Steps.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Euro finale. If you were to sow, Southgate bottles it. No surprise. Through my players, under the bus, under Rashford, Saka, Sancho. You boys hold your head up high. Not your fault. Not your fault. A manager that hasn't trusted you throughout the whole tournament, all of a sudden, chucks you into the deep end to take a penalty and win him the game. I think Southgate is the biggest fraud, the biggest bottler. He's the worst manager I've ever seen. He's below Oli. He's below Oli. Oli would never do that. Like, as dizzy as Oli is, he wouldn't have thrown them under the bus like that. That was next level sabotage. That's so no racist abuse. I don't hear any of it. If you're an Arsenal fan or any one of those fans, you protect those players. It's not those players' fault. Anyone can miss. Jorginho missed. It's like Bruno. Bruno stepping up to a penalty. You would think 100% he's going to score it. Like Jorginho, but he missed today. So it is what it is.
I'll expose myself. I bet money in Jorginho scoring. And he screwed me over. So, yeah.
But anyways, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. But gentlemen, I wanted it to come home. Obviously, I did want it to come home. I feel like for the first 45 minutes, England looked absolutely amazing. Luke Shaw, oh my, best left back in the world, without a doubt. That goal, my boy, I am so proud of you. You know, in terms of United fan aspect, I am so proud of Luke Shaw. I'm pretty sure the final today will hurt Luke Shaw, but judging from the reaction afterwards, he just looked more annoyed. And I feel like Luke Shaw is matured now, and he's at a point in his career where he won't let something like this bug him. So I'm not worried about Luke Shaw. Maguire, I didn't think it was the best game, but you did enough. You know, you scored the penalty absolutely flawless. I also don't think you will be affected by anything that happened today next season. Rashford, hey boy, you know I'm not your biggest fan, but I'm with you today because that was rough. That was rough. I didn't want you to do that. Sancho hasn't even stepped foot in the club. Hasn't worn a t-shirt yet. I'm also with you. Saka, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but again, the fact that you're a 19-year-old lad and you have to take the penalty kick that basically decides the fate is very unfair to you, my boy. When there's people like Sterling, like Grealish, all senior pros in this team before you, I am speechless. As for Italy, fair play to Italy. I feel like they did deserve to win at the end. I think second half, extra time, they were 100% putting the foot forward. What I liked about Italy is when Chiesa wasn't really restricted to the right-hand side, because Luke Shaw, he was having him, can't lie. Luke Shaw is just elite. You know, he's the best left back in the world. So I'm no complaints there. As soon as he got the free roll, absolutely amazing. I said to my uncles and to like the rest of the people, I would like Chiesa to do that, and they did it, and it punished England some more. And then also, however, I did say in our group chat, boys, that I had a feeling that all the United boys were going to miss the pens today, thrown under the bus. And also, Malutha, you asked me a question last show. Is Southgate a good coach? I stand by what I said. It's not a good coach. But anyways, that was just what I thought about the final. What do you guys think about what happened today in the final?
No, I'm glad you stand by what you said, because I also stand by what I said. For me, bad coaches don't make Euro finals. They just don't. For me, Marco Silva, who's shocked at Everton, is not a bad coach. He's a good coach, you know. But clearly, like Marco Silva, Southgate is not a great coach or an elite coach, and there's a difference, because that was atrocious game management. That was horrible. Like, this man shot himself in the foot today. He screwed it up, and it's the same complaints we had with Ole. He was a coward. He was a coward. He has the advantage in this whole tournament because he has the best bench, and he hasn't really used that advantage. So Southgate has himself to blame for losing this tournament. First half, 5 back. I'm pretty sure people worried about that, but it actually worked out well, because it was what that formation should be. You know, when they attack, it was a 3 at the back, and it was wing backs, and Italy could not handle the width They just couldn't. The crosses were coming in left, right, and center, and that was smart. That was smart because if he tried to go toe to toe with Italy and had a midfield batter go to the middle, he loses every day. Italy's midfield is way superior in my opinion. So I think how they played them, defensively shaped, they were very compact. Italy couldn't play through them. Italy would get the ball, but they wouldn't penetrate for about 30 minutes. Eventually, towards the end of the second half, the first half and the second half, they would start penetrating. But Italy was doing nothing in terms of penetrating England. When England got the ball, they were very direct. They took it to the wings, they crossed, and it was working to a T. But this man fucked it up because they came out second half and they just weren't as ferocious anymore. You know, it's like he did what Southgate does. He did what Ole does, and said, "Let's play. Let's keep the 1-0. Let's play for the win, the 1-0 win." And it slowly turned into a very defensive formation when it was quite offensive and very smart. And of course, Italy scored, and you just knew after that Italy were not going to let it. And Italy came, they dominated, and England could just never gain control again, real control. And yeah, man made how many? Didn't make, he barely made a sub in the 90 minutes. The best bench in the competition, you don't make a sub. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with him. And look, the penalty one, for me, yes, I do think Saka was. I don't understand that one. He's a young lad. He should never be taking that. But I feel like there's no outright right decision in that situation, you know. So I'm not going to be too hard on him. Maybe yes, players who have barely played shouldn't be taking penalties. But like I was saying off the call, you know, if someone else doesn't want to take a penalty, you know, maybe you should have more balls. I get that argument. Maybe you should force people to take a penalty.
No, yeah, like
then,
credit to Sancho, Rashford, and Saka. They stepped up.
They're not the issue here. They really aren't.
Yeah.
Because like you know, this is not nowhere near to like the level, like the example I was gonna make. But like, there's nowhere near to the level that you know England final today. But even at Indo, my team are fantastic. My striker who bangs in goals left, right, and center. The one time he had to take a penalty, he told me, "I don't want to take it." I was like, "Okay." Someone stepped up, they scored, and you know, and that's the top goal scorer of the league. Sometimes they just don't feel it. So to step up and take a penalty, it takes a massive balls. And you know that's why I don't want to bring it into it too much, but that's why I say people who banter Bruno for scoring all these penalties, it takes some balls to put in a penalty. Exactly. If it was easy, everyone would just bang it in. If it was easy, Messi probably would have had an international trophy before yesterday. You know, but it's hard at the end of the day.
I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I've only seen Bruno miss one penalty.
Yeah.
And it was an
that's
unfair
fine.
penalty because he was off his line. I am going to still fight this.
He scored after that, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So
I was listening to what's his name again. I could be wrong. Alan Smith was a striker, right?
who?
The commentator. I think he was a striker for Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken. Alan Smith.
No
I
clue.
have no idea.
The guy who commentates with Mark
Yeah,
Montana.
I know, but I have
The
no
top striker,
clue.
if I'm not mistaken, for Arsenal. And he was saying that even he would say no to penalties. Like, the proper striker who says no to penalties, you know? So it does happen. So I don't know about that one. But at the end of the day, on the long run, Southgate has not used his advantage in this. And he shot himself in the foot. They should have won this game. They really should have, because they are the better team. And for me, the squad is too good to waste. As much as I'm saying he's not a bad coach, the squad's too good to waste, and he needs to get fired. It's that simple. They need to bring in someone who's more elite to try and win the World Cup.
I agree with you.
World Cup's next year, so I'd be surprised if they go far in all honesty.
Yeah.
But very, very happy. Got the Italian green. I'm very happy with life. I'm glad it didn't come home. It went to Rome instead. Oh, I'm very chuffed. But again, England were the problem today. They were just.
They only got
they
themselves
jumped
to
it
blame.
hard. Yeah. They very much just shot themselves in the foot today. I can't think of a better way to describe it. It was terrible from them.
That first half, I
First
can't
half-
describe exact. That first half looked like England were gonna body them. Like it looked like Italy were gonna get hurt. What
It
happened?
did.
What
It
happened?
did. I have no clue. I really don't. Because, like I said, Italy did not look that sharp in the first half. It looked like it was only Chiesa doing stuff. It looked like shots were only coming from outside of the box. It looked like they had nothing to really deal with. And then second half, it's just a completely different game. England seem complacent. They seem like they're just playing for the 1-0. Looks like they just parked it. And again, Southgate's got Ollie syndrome, made one sub in the 90 minutes. And that was Saka for Trippier, who was injured.
This, you know what this was, Chris? In
I-
a nutshell. This is United in the Europa League final. This game. Well, that's what it is in a nutshell. This was identical. Identical. And I said, I would, and same thing. Like, I wanted United to win, obviously. But did I have faith in it? Did I have full faith in it? Nope. No, I did not.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I feel hurt, I like England. Don't get me wrong, I do like England, you know. And I don't like. I know there's lots of people who don't like England, you know, because minority of the fans are ridiculous, you know, racial abuse, all that stuff. I get that, you know.
Different fans.
But what really hurt me today is that because I'm a United fan, that's my club. That's my number one club. And the fact that this what happened to Rashford and Sancho today. I couldn't care what happened to England. I said to my dad, I was like, if England lose on penalties, but all my United boys score the penalties, I'll be happy. That's a win in my book. Because then I know next season they'll go into it saying, exactly. If Rashford, Sancho, Maguire and Shaw had to score penalties, they go into next season saying, you know what, it wasn't my fault. I just wonder, what is Rashford and Sancho's mentality, and even Saka, even because I feel for Arsenal fans as well, what will they be thinking going to next season? And I was telling Clay also off the show, what I want Ollie to do, and I don't back him to do it, but he needs to do what Ferguson did with Beckham. When Beckham was getting slated for the international performances he had, Beckham came back to the club, and everyone says that when you came back from the international club or wherever you went, and you come back to United ready for the next season, Ferguson would tell you, it's like, it didn't happen. Forget everything from that. You're at United now. Protect them from the media. Protect them from everything. You get their head clear. You get them in a good space. And, you know, you say, you prove to the world what you can actually do. That's what I want Ollie to do. Do I have full faith in it? No. But is Ollie the type of guy who will put an arm around your shoulder and be like, don't worry about it, boy. Express yourself on the field. Do what you can do. He does. So, oh my God. I'm just praying that Rashford and Sancho's mentality is not gone after this, because they look gutted. They look destroyed today. And I don't blame them, but I don't want them to think it's their fault, because I don't think it is their fault. Southgate threw them under the bus. How can a manager who's never put faith in you throughout the whole tournament, didn't play you at all, chuck you in for the penalty shootout? Whether you wanted to take it or not, whether you backed yourself or not, how can you do that? It's ridiculous. So
One thing
I
I,
feel
won't
for
understand
the-
in
for
Southgate
the
is
lads.
Henderson coming off. I don't understand it. You're going to a penalty shootout and you take off your vice captain. How? Is that guy's going to
I
step
mean,
up? He's going to
because
score.
still like Maguire, like when I seen Maguire step up for a penalty, I was like, oh my God, this is going over the bar.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is going to the bar. Then he steps up and he shows, like, you know, not even top, broke the camera. He broke the camera with that penalty. Elite penalty. So
So good.
it just shows you what happens when you can leave the experienced players, the leadership players, the captain players onto
You
the
can just see
pitch.
the difference between you can see the difference in Mancini and Southgate. Mancini was calm, relaxed. He knew what was been here before his experience.
Yeah.
This man seems paralyzed. Southgate seemed paralyzed, and to not use such a good bench within 90 minutes is criminal. It's absolutely criminal. This guy could have won the game.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't be asked about the England result. I can be very asked about my United players getting thrown under the bus. That's where it gets personal for me, obviously. And that's where I can't handle it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna fucking do. All of a sudden, I don't know, in the tournament, you bring them on, 30 seconds to go. Rashford, Sancho on. Nah, he set us up. He set us up. He did this to protect his own ass. Nah, I can't have it. I can't have it. I'd fire him. I would fire Southgate today. Don't even care. Don't let him pick up the medal. Don't let him pick up second place. Tell him, pack your bags, get out. Bottler. He's a bottler.
Okay, well,
And what's the worst thing is, I wanted England to win
It's
it.
not like-
Not because of England. I wanted the boys to have a winning mentality next season. I wanted Shaw, Maguire, Rashford. Well, Sancho has won trophies, but Sancho. I wanted them to know what it takes to win a big trophy. I want them to work with the team and be like, you know what? Guys, I fucking won a trophy. I know what it takes. No, I'm not going to have it. It's the bottle mentality every time. So that's why I'm upset. in the United aspect, I'm very upset. So, but we need the lads to be
Like
to act like this never happened.
Yeah.
You can't make signings, so there's literally no reason not to fire him. Unless you believe that he's going to do something different. Yeah. He can't really improve on the squad. Actually, it might get worse with players getting older. I know it's just a year, but yeah, it's not it. It's not the
Takes a major injury to someone like Kane or something, you know? Then he's out for the season, and he's low on confidence.
No,
then
Clay. By the way,
the
your
World
camera
Cup.
is frozen.
Yeah,
Can
no,
you-
I'm trying to bring it back.
Okay. Yeah, but
Yes, it's frozen. Sorry.
disappointing, I think, from England. If you're an England fan, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But like I said, if you're a United fan or you're an Arsenal fan, I beg you protect the boys. The boys, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve to be abused. They don't deserve to be racially abused, you know. And in terms of Arteta and Oily, you gotta protect them next season. You got, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you need the headspace to be clear. You know, because now I'm very concerned. The amount of pressure
Okay.
that Jadon Sancho. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But what I was saying is, what I'm worried about is that someone like Sancho who hasn't put a shirt on, hasn't stepped foot. I don't want him to get slated. It's so hard. He's a new player. You know, we haven't seen anything of him. We haven't seen him set foot. We haven't seen him make a pass yet. They haven't touched the ball. No pictures. And now we're gonna do this whole like big welcoming Sancho thing. You know, I hope it helps him, and I hope Sancho doesn't take this, you know, too badly, because I want the confidence Jadon Sancho. You know, I want the confidence of a new signing. You know, and it's different because I don't know much about Jadon Sancho. So you know, it's weird. With Rashford, I can kind of, you know, expect Rashford to take it as a knock, but Rashford's like, you know, he's a humble guy, he's a smart kid. He'll probably be like, you know, I just have to learn from this. People miss penalties. You know, I just have to learn from this. But Sancho, I don't know. But yeah.
What we know from Sancho is he believes himself with the trajectory of his career, you know, so we can rely on that. But I know we don't praise Ola or anything, but if they need confidence, Ola will give them that confidence.
He better.
Tell them that.
Hey, he better now. He's got no choice now. He's got no choice. You can't have Rashford. You can't have your two wingers. Your two starting wingers don't have confidence. It's late.
He's gonna play them into confidence. He's gonna play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like they ain't gonna play. They're gonna play whether they like it or not. They're gonna be playing. Or they'll be like, boys, you better sort it out. You better sort it out. You guys need to score goals. You need to create goals. I don't care. You're feeling sulky or anything. There's no one else. You guys need to play. So yeah.
Rashford's hot and cold when it comes to penalties because he scored one in the 90th
See,
minutes.
I say this as well, but I know Marcus and Clay would put him on a penalty every day of their life, and me, I'm always like, ugh. For me, yeah, I'm like Malonzo. I would do this also. I'm like, and trust.
There was a reason why. Remember that period with
Pogba, Rashford, and Tony. Those three.
Tony.
Result
Tony was
2
fine.
and 3.
You've heard of Tony. I think he was fine.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't mind Tony penalties. So.
That group were messing up our penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. But anyways, boys, that's all I worry about next season. Sancho, I hope you watch this somehow. Somehow it magically works your way on your YouTube feed. Boy, please, we love you. You haven't stepped foot, anything. Don't worry. We don't care about England's international trophy. We don't care. We don't care if it's coming home, whatever. Come to the Prem, light it up. Please, I need balls in the box. Maguire, I need you to be Barry Maguire. Like how you've been playing for England, play like that.
It
Yeah,
was just pre-season.
exactly. Rashford, you know, you guys are buddies. Bruno, if you're watching also, just put an arm around them and be like, boys, don't worry, we got
I'll teach you how
this.
to take a pen when you're here.
Yeah. Bruno will be like, I'll teach you how to take penalties. Don't worry, boys. I'll show you how to take. I'll show you how to.
Sancho, you almost another one.
Exactly.
You almost another
Exactly.
one.
And he'll show Jorginho's penalty. Be like, look, this guy doesn't know. He's a wallet. Doesn't know what to do. Watch. Let me show you how to take a penalty. He did the hop. Yeah, exactly. Bruno's wrong. Trademark. Bruno's. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I was very excited for next season. Now knowing my two wingers are broken, I'm less excited. But you know, we need to move. We need to move. Football life goes on. You know, don't let this
They'll be fine.
babble, yeah, don't let us babble, you know, and stuff. But anyways, boys, I do wanna. I feel like we haven't talked about Italy now. Does anyone really want to praise Italy a lot? Because the one thing I will say about Italy is the football this tournament have been amazing. I think they deserve it winners. But yeah, like, other than that, I don't know real attachment to Italy as much because there's no United players who play for them. I mean, I like Locatelli, I like Spinazzola, I like Donnarumma, you know, Chiesa. Well done, boy. You are player. You are ball, my friend. You're ball. When you're on the right wing, you got pocketed, but it's okay. That's Luke Shaw. You got pocketed by the best left back in the world. It's okay. After you went that side, yeah, you ran the show. You ran the show. No doubt. No doubt. But yeah.
He's always there. Like the heated debate with Mancini. Any goal that he makes, things happen.
No, I like him. I like him. He's you know how you know how young he is and he has that confidence. I like him. You know, it reminds me almost of a Rooney, almost as a young Rooney. You know, Rooney is he's a teenager stepping up to people like Patrick Vieira and be like, "Shut your mouth, dude. I'll pack you in. I'll pack you in, dude." So I like that from him.
How often does he play for you?
When I watched Juve last season, he was more like a super sub. He didn't really.
Yeah.
He didn't really start. But I think obviously next season now, I think he will definitely be playing first team football on a regular basis. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. But anyways, also that Donnarumma got player of the tournament. You know, we'll discuss that. We'll do our team of the tournament and player of the tournament. So let's start. I guess we'll do
Sterling was robbed.
Thank you, actually.
Sterling had the balls. He'd step up and take a penalty. I already have. The player, so-called player of the tournament can't take a penalty. Nah, I'm not having. But anyways, for me, player of the tournament without a doubt, Luke Shaw. Amount of assists, a goal in the final, clean sheets. Best left back in the world, best left back in the Euros. For me, that was my player of the tournament. Who was your guys' player of the tournament?
Yeah, I know. I know it's boring, but I'm gonna have to agree. I think Luke Shaw has been on some other level, honestly. And you know, consistency. You just can't believe that Mourinho didn't rate this guy. You know, it's insane. And Mourinho is supposed to be this. Yeah.
But now he looks deluded. Dude. If you don't rate Luke Shaw like now, he's deluded. Even the rival fans are like, you know what? I've seen the lad. He's the best left back in the world. What more must the guy do?
He's a coach who keeps saying he needs clutch players, you know, consistent players, and he clearly didn't think. He was very vocal about not thinking Shaw's that, and clearly he is.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, he needs to work on his judgment.
Luke Shaw's claw is on a different level. Yeah, it's a different level. At a point, we were saying, you know, guys, Williams is gonna fight for the spot. Now we won't even we won't debate anything. We won't debate a Robertson. We won't debate an Alfonso. We don't debate Marcelo, Prime, Roberto Carlos. I won't have it. Luke Shaw, my left back, and that's it.
Williams is a better chance of buying than Alonso. Not yet. But yeah, no, and it's insane that I think he's got one goal for United, and he only counts his goals in the final this month.
He scored 2 last season.
I think Luke Shaw is confidence level is mad.
Yeah,
he scored against Man City. Similar type of goal actually. But yeah,
He likes that. He's stopped a lot of shots, admittedly.
I'm
But,
excited.
you know, I'm 100% giving it to Italian player. I still am with Spinazzola. I do think he was fantastic this season. If he didn't pull his Achilles, I think he 100% gets player of the tournament every day of the week. I think he's been phenomenal. Goals, contribution goals, it was insane. Lots of assists. Just Italy's best player in all honesty. So I don't think I could give it to anyone else, even though he was injured for the last 2 games. Fantastic from him.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. 2 Luke Shaws, 1 Spinazzola. Both left backs actually. So
Yeah, both left back.
that's very interesting. You know, that says a lot about this tournament.
My third choice is a centre back as well. I know left back as well.
Third choice. Who?
I'm definitely going for Mela as
Okay.
the one that I would want to be.
I won't lie, when you said
shouted out
centre back, I was thinking Harry Maguire. I can't lie.
Nah,
Anyway.
left back,
Yeah,
I would
anyways.
say. Yeah.
Team of the tournament. That's gonna be actually quite weird. But goalkeeper, I don't think anyone has a doubt about Donnarumma. I must say though, Pickford, he surprised me. I know he's had his mess, as always. Pickford does have his mess. But today when they needed to step up, Pickford stepped up. He stepped up, fair play. This whole tournament, I thought he's been insane as well. I thought a lot of saves he's made overall were pretty good. So I would say Pickford second for me, but Donnarumma obviously is goalkeeper. He's the goalkeeper of the tournament. So yeah, I don't think any of us have any debates about that.
No, get out of there, Pickford. I don't give a shit about his golden glove. He's only faced shots directly at him basically this entire tournament, honestly. The defense has been phenomenal in front of him. Pickford's done next to nothing until he stepped up to the penalty spot. He had done next to nothing for me in this tournament. Schmeichel's ahead of him for me, in all honesty.
yeah,
I put
Schmeichel,
Schmeichel in second, and then Pickford in third.
Yeah, I still wouldn't.
But Donnarumma is 100%.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Isn't it? I mean,
You know,
cannot-
people Pickford is sus.
No, he's so sus.
He's
If
pro-
there's
no, he's
literally
proper sus.
only balls
He
at-
doesn't know how to catch a ball. He doesn't know how to catch a ball. Let's put it that way. But anyways, right back of the tournament. For me, it's actually Kyle Walker. I can't lie. I've been impressed with Kyle Walker. Going forward, he's great. Defensively, it was good. So for me, Kyle Walker right back.
I don't know, to be honest. Who's Italy's right back? I'm not
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Italy's right back was Di Lorenzo. We're actually linked with him currently, just so you know,
That's okay.
at United.
I mean, I'll take him, but
He goes to this tournament, if I'm being honest. I'll 100%.
yeah,
say.
exactly. I mean, like the fact that we don't know about the winning side says a lot. So,
I guess the fact that I don't know him, I can't give it to him because that's ridiculous. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, Kyle Walker's Kyle Walker, you know.
impressed me
He
this
does the
tournament. So yeah.
He does the most. Yes, he wasn't as glamorous as Luke Shaw, but then he's Mr. Consistent, so I'll give it to him.
Yeah, again, there's only an argument with Naylor. Naylor only played like 2 games at right back, and yeah, it's Kyle Walker, unfortunately. Because again, I've been very impressed with Kyle Walker defensively. I don't watch City that much, especially not Kyle Walker, that's for sure. But he's very much surprised me with how consistent and good he is defensively.
Yeah.
So I think he makes team of the tournament.
Yeah. Now centre back is very, very interesting. It's extremely interesting, I think, because for me, there's two for me, and it's not even close. It's not even close for me. For me, it's not even close. I think Bonucci, definitely, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Barry Maguire is the other one. I think Barry, and I think Bonucci. Take your hats off, boys. Okay, some other turnaround from Barry. This is not Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is a stinker, but Barry Maguire, oh, he's sick.
We still Harry Maguire tonight, just by the way. Until the penalty.
Exactly.
Harry was great.
So amazing. So yeah, that for me, it's not even close. I love Chiellini. He's definitely there, but I feel like Maguire, he proved the world to the world. Actually, I would think, the lots of his doubters, fantastic tournament. So yeah, for me, Bonucci and Harry Maguire.
I know Benicio is good, but I want to give it to Chiellini because I think the leadership quality is on that level for me. And I think Maguire has just been Mr. Consistent. He's been the rock. Imagine. Harry Maguire. Wow.
Barry.
So,
That's not Harry. That was Barry.
Yeah, so Harry and Chiellini.
Okay.
With Johnny, though, I think Bonucci had a lot more leadership. I think he just led by example. I think that's what I saw mainly from him.
He doesn't need an
Bonucci
armband
is-
to show it.
He doesn't get the honor. He very much seemed like the leader. He may not have been a player for Killian, but he's been just as consistent, and he scored penalties in pivotal moments, back to back, full of confidence. And I definitely think he was the best centre back at the tournament. I want to make the argument for Harry, but I just feel like he didn't play enough games well. I feel like he had 3 good games, and he didn't play the
I
first
feel
2.
like-
And this one, I feel like he made a few mistakes.
Well, he got-
I feel like until the penalty.
When he
was
came,
sucks.
you won man of the match.
Yeah.
Next game, you won man of the match. Next
Yeah,
game, you won
think
run
it's
up man
great.
of the match.
3 games.
So,
But I don't know.
and the final, I didn't really think he could be that much of a foot wrong. Besides a few moments, he had these moments here and there, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as United Maguire.
It was
That's
Harry
for sure. So,
Maguire tonight,
yeah,
that's for sure.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, it's not so set on it. I
And
don't
same
know,
like Chiellini,
it's
same reason. I feel like he hasn't played enough, so I can't
I don't
really
know
give it
what
to
it is.
Chiellini. So
So, I don't know, maybe... nah, it has to be Barry.
yeah, it has to be Barry. Whether you love him or hate him, Barry Maguire, this tournament he's made a name for himself. So yeah, fair play.
Barry Maguire's fantastic.
I don't even want to talk about next week. I know it's been the Zola, this has been a spaghetti, I don't know, risotto, I don't care. Luke Shaw, left back of the tournament without a doubt. Clear for me.
Yeah, no, we can skip to Claire.
Yeah, I think we can skip to Clay.
Shabatok.
Shabbat the
No.
Carlos.
Yeah, it's probably sure.
Yeah.
I can't dispute it.
Yeah.
Sure, it's too good.
Imagine. Now midfield, I'm just gonna smack all 3 of my midfields, obviously. Jorginho, Paul Pogba. Oof, that's tough. I don't know the other one. Pogba, Jorginho. Okay, yeah, I'll say those 2 for now because I don't know who the third one is.
I'm also confused the third one, but I've loved Jorginho. I'm convinced Chelsea do not lose, but I I saw this Jorginho, I saw Napoli in this tournament. He sets the tempo, distribution, like he was on another level. Pogba, yeah, he was robbed. Shouldn't have come
Yeah,
up
proper,
with
man.
him.
You robbed. Yeah, proper robbed.
He was brilliant. And
10 out of 10 every game,
I don't know,
Pogba.
it has to be an Italian midfielder.
I also think it has to be an Italian midfielder,
Barella.
another one.
Barella, I guess.
Barella was fantastic. He
Early
goes to the final though, I have to be honest. He's been
Early on,
fantastic.
I really enjoyed Locatelli.
I also enjoyed Locatelli, but he
Locatelli
didn't play at the
didn't
end.
play.
That's the thing. He didn't play at the end, so it's.
Yeah.
Man played like 2 games, it's hard to say. But I did enjoy his performance.
You know what?
I
Actually,
think
you know what?
Barella scored a goal, got
I've made up my mind.
fantastic.
I can't lie to you, Chris. I can't believe what I said, but I can't lie to you guys. For me, Calvin Phillips, Jorginho, and Paul Pogba. Can't lie.
It's had a good
Just for
tournament.
the lols. Just for the lols. Jorginho, Pogba, and Pedri.
Pedri had a fantastic tournament. That's
Fair.
actually a fantastic shot. He was great this tournament. He
I mean,
was
I
fantastic.
have to give Calvin Phillips, actually. I can't really. I know some people evidently think he had a stinker for tournament, and others, it's like 50-50. 50% thinks he had a
Dropped
stinker,
off towards the end. That's the
50%
only
thinks
issue.
he had an amazing tournament, so. I'm gonna say
He just stopped having as impactful performances after like the first 2-3 games. So
To
that's
be
the only
fair,
reason I love
this
him.
guy has played so much football.
Yeah, he's played every
it's actually-
game. He's been consistent, but I, just,
Beelzebub all this.
Yeah.
This is
I-
the reason why
I
he's playing
wanna-
so many minutes.
I very much want to go quick left and just go completely sideways.
Okay.
I want to put Højbjerg in it.
Oh,
I'll say
God.
that straight away. I think he's been fantastic. He got about 3 assists this tournament as well. He's held on the midfield. He has basically been a model citizen for this Danish team and actually helped guide them as far as they got.
Mm.
I think he was really good. I thought he was very consistent, dictated tempo. He's just kept on his Tottenham form and been a very consistent performer. So I think he gets in. I think Pogba gets in. And I wasn't so sold on Jorginho. I'm still not. I think he's a good player. I just feel like I didn't see the impact that I expect from him. You know?
Calvin Phillips.
I've seen a lot more.
Calvin Phillips.
Now I want to keep it Italian. I want to go with Barella, like I said before. I want to go with counterpart.
Okay, fair. Now, front three is quite interesting.
Yeah.
I'll keep it easy.
There's a gaping hole.
Cristiano Ronaldo, striker. Easy as you like. Winger, Chiesa. Other winger. Tough. Yeah, it's tough, eh?
I feel like you have to give it, unfortunately.
I don't want to give it to him.
I don't want either.
I don't want to give it to him. I don't want to give. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Anyone else.
Insigne's good fun.
You know, check Grealish. Why? Grealish just started old. Sterling, go on. I'll give it to Sterling. Hey, dead baller. Dead. But Sterling, Ronaldo, Chiesa.
Sterling's not dead. Sterling's a good player.
Dead.
Yes, he might miss from time to time. You know.
Didn't have balls to
But-
take a penalty. He's dead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's dead for that. But this guy's ball control. This guy's threatening. When he gets on the ball, defenders get scared. You know.
Dude, I want to say Ronaldo. Rashford is the same though.
Sanchez is the same.
Yeah, Sanchez is the
Grealish
same
is
as
the
well.
same.
Grealish is even worse.
I think with Rashford, it's more he'll get the ball and he do a skill to.
And then you won't
to
catch
pass
him.
on.
Yeah, and then you won't catch
I
him.
think
Then he
think
just tries to bridge it, just
Sterling is
yeets
quick.
it and he runs after it.
dribbling, like he's more like Tony. in my
No. No.
He's Tony.
Don't disrespect my
Ball
strike.
forward and
Don't
runs
disrespect
after it.
my boy. Tony is like Messi. You see the dribble and the little. No. Tony
Tony's
is
ball control
beautiful.
Tony's ball control is mad, but it's like Tony with the pace, just slightly behind Tony's. with the pace of Rashford.
No,
That's the Sterling.
The Tony is a
And-
ball.
And on top of that, he scored a lot of goals for England. So it has to be Sterling for me. Yeah, he came. He turned up late. Lukaku came out early. I guess it has to go.
Come on. It's only top goal scorer of the tournament.
And yeah, he's been my favorite in Italy.
Absolutely, he's been my favorite.
Yeah.
I hate saying this as well, but it has to be Sterling. He single-handedly dragged England through those group stages.
It's true though.
It
It
was
is. Yeah, it is.
ridiculous. And he grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and said, "I'm not even a good footballer, but I'm gonna do this for you, 'cause I love you."
I'm not a
And
good
the Disney
footballer,
chances
but I'll
he has
take you
missed.
through.
The Disney chances he's missed, the non-existent chances he's created, and he still walks away as a fantastic player for England this
That's
tournament.
telling for
Icon.
you.
Yes, it's the Rashford for you as well. You could have
Oh,
Stinker, but you still got 25
Sterling's
goal
worse,
careers. No, yeah, still, I feel like Sterling is worse. Yeah, definitely.
It's not a mistake that Pep was benching in the Champions League. Pep had enough. It was down with the misses.
Sterling's just a joke. I can't. I think striker. I think probably Ronaldo on with that.
Yes.
I think there wasn't. I think it's only Lukaku that could come close.
No one wants him to. Who wants him
The
to?
thing
Because
is,
Immobile goes to this tournament, Harry Kane goes to this tournament.
thing
Scored
is,
2 goals. That was it.
sadly, Messi's not European because it would be Messi.
Yeah,
Let's
they
not
can
go
take right
there.
wing.
Listen.
As good as Chase was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna violate Messi. I'm happy for him. I was gonna violate him, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, and then right wing, I think there's only Jason to be had.
Yeah,
That-
I don't even think it's close.
Okay, cool,
but
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's 2 more things I'll ask.
Brentford.
If you got the goal contributions,
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
that would be there.
I do want to ask 2 questions though. Surprise player of the tournament and disappointing player of the tournament. For me, disappointing player of the tournament, 100% Harry Kane. This man is one of the biggest ghosters I've ever seen in my life. There's a reason he's a Tottenham player. There's a very big reason that he's a Tottenham player. Because this man, when it matters, he don't hit anything, he don't hit that ball anywhere. You know, so biggest disappointment by far for me, Harry Kane. Most surprising player. It's tough. I want to say Chiesa, but I don't feel like it is because I've actually watched Chiesa because obviously Ronaldo, Juventus fanboy stuff. But surprising player. Surprising player. I don't really know. I would say Jota for how shit he was, but
Yeah.
surprising player. You know what? I'll give it to Locatelli or Spinazzola. I feel like there's one of those.
Actually, you can go first.
Okay, I have a very, very easy disappointment. There's
Okay.
one and the only Thierry Immobile.
Timo. Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say that one.
Immobile goes to this tournament completely. I don't think he's got a goal contribution in all honesty. I genuinely think he got a goal contribution as I think second top scorer in the world of football last season. No, that's not okay to put on that Italy shirt and do next to nothing for this team. Insigne had far better performances, Jace had far better performances, Berardi had far better performances. I don't know. But again, their backup was Belotti. Belotti is absolute shit.
Yeah, he's proper
I
ass.
don't
No,
rate
he's
him.
proper ass.
I don't rate this guy at all. He should not be numbered.
He just looks like he's there because he's big. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
reason
there.
he plays. He's there because he's big.
I can't.
Jones. I don't know if it's just me.
Actually. Okay. And then surprising player of the tournament. I kind of want to go with like Dolberg.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Guys,
I
a lot.
would
I
agree
think
with
he
that.
scored a
Yeah.
lot of goals out of nothing,
I agree with that.
and very much the reason Denmark got far in stages.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that.
and he wasn't even starting games at the beginning. He benched Paulson, and then he scored like 3-4
Yeah,
goals.
but
for
we
them.
know you like Paulson, so it's tough, aren't you? Don't worry about it. I can make it easy for you. You say Morata, and then you say, I don't know, Havertz or something.
I expected it from Morata.
We all did.
I was gonna say Immobile, but for the sake of saying something different, I'll say Hazard.
Eden Hazard.
That's
Let's specify.
perfect, Paul.
Don't- Let's,
Yeah, Eden
like
Hazard.
Hazard's brother. It's Eden Hazard. So
Yeah, he's Hazard. Nah. Like, yes, he's been like this at Real Madrid, but you kind of maybe thought being back in the Belgium setup, there'll be something there, but no, there wasn't. He was shite.
Hasn't moved past his lack of fitness and injuries. It's so sad.
It's been so bad at Madrid. And surprising player, jeez, my life. No,
There's a lot of fantastic talent that's arisen from this tournament, so pick any team, honestly.
I
Even
guess,
go
I
with your
don't know,
Barca boy.
Brentford-
Do it. Do your Barca boy.
Brentford?
Pedri.
No, Pedri. Come on.
Ah, no, the thing is, I expected it.
You
Pedri's too
expected
much.
that from Pedri.
Dude, no, to be fair to Maloto, to be
Awesome
fair to
video.
Maloto, it's often when you leave the court, but when like Maloto now is still doing the thumbnail or whatever, this man just goes on, and on about Pedri. He's like, Pedri. Now, Mason is great, but
But this
Pedri.
man
What did I
properly
post?
bossed
The
everything.
first Spain game, I posted a picture of Pedri. And I said, go
No,
to the wall.
I can back Mulota on this. I can back Mulota on this. This man, like the way I love Greenwood is the way he loves Pedri.
It's too much. It's the future.
Yeah, like Greenwood is the
I
future, exactly.
definitely is. And that performance, 100%.
Yeah, maybe Branthwaite, maybe Renato Sanchez for the reassessment.
That's a good one, though. I think that's
He always
good.
performs in the Portuguese shirt, though. He just can never transfer.
Mm.
It's the only
Okay.
criticism about him.
He's playing on the wing. That was surprising in itself.
If you get a goal contribution, you could just give it.
Now I'll give it Brentford.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I think it's been a good Euros. I enjoyed it until the fucking final, and then my United players got thrown under the bus. I can't wait till Premier League football is back, boys, because nothing hits it. Nothing touches club football. Nothing. Yeah, I must talking about this bastards behind me. I'm like, why is Ollie playing Dan James over Sancho? Why are we zonal marking? Why is Maguire marking Luke Shaw? Why is Bruno doing this? Why is Pogba? I miss it. I miss the tension. I'll be sick of it after the week 3 when we're taking 3 losses in a row. But I miss it, So I can't wait till Premier League football is back. Obviously, Champions League, we're gonna be in that. We will be doing our Premier League predictions, boys. No pressure, but the king is here. So no pressure. Think about it, study it. I'm just gonna come for the vibes. I might give the boys a chance this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, boys, I think it's been a good show. I can't wait to get smacking the other content again because that's our bread and butter. That's our bread of this team. The stadium behind us is our bread and butter. So I will check you all very soon. Can't wait to get back into normal action. And yeah, Premier League season, club football season, here we go. United players, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Barry, I don't want to say Harry, Barry, Sancho, who else? Everyone, Bruno, Ollie is at the wheel of a sinking ship. But United players, go rest, you deserve it, because you're not going to rest again next season, you know how it is, so you ain't going to get rest. Enjoy the weeks off. I've been seeing Bruno's holiday pictures. It's nice. Look at Bruno. He's getting his ass whooped in air hockey by his daughter, but we allow it. He's a footballer for a reason. So, but anyways, United players, enjoy your break. Premier League football. We're back against Leeds. Yikes, yikes! But we will see you all.
Not this season.
I know, not too early. I don't want to talk about it. But you'll get there. You'll get there. Yeah, I can't wait. What a game to open up. But we'll see you all very soon.